Greetings everyone. In this lecture, I will show you how to do the directory listing or the directory busting of a website. So if you remember in the last Nmap scan, which we have right here, by the way, I upgraded the system. So you can run the command apt-get update and apt-get upgrade to install the upgrades here. Now I'm just going to display this. Okay, so these were the open ports which we got right here, and these are the three one. We should have 4 ports basically. Looks like I saved some different scan by mistake. So this is the scan 1, which is a quick scan. So this is a different one. Doesn't matter, so we really don't need Nmap, but I will just copy the IP address of our target. So if you remember, we got the port 80, which was open. Now we are going to follow a simple approach that we will see what is there on port 80. Is there any web application, and can we do a web application penetration testing there? So we're gonna see all of this. So the first step is to, when you just go to this, okay, this is palette check, wait for a minute. Let's open that again. So the IP address is, I should remember this basically, 129, right? Okay, when we go to this website, I'm trying to paste that, but it's not pasting anything. Let me try this. Okay, doesn't work. 192.168.252.129. That's fine. Now you can see this is not a web application. This is, this doesn't seem like a web application. In this case, what we're gonna do now, first of all, I'll just remove the bookmark toolbar here. Okay, now what we can do, let's try to see the source code of the page, view page source, and it just says this is a simple HTML page, right? So I don't think there is any web application running here. So in this case, we don't have any links either to any web applications. We want to see that if this is a website, let's say the proficientschool.com, is there any directory in that /phpMyAdmin or /root or /login or something like that? We can try to go here, login, if that works. Okay, it says not found. So like you can go ahead and try some directories. Let's say you can try wp-admin for WordPress login, right? By mistake there, it's admin. So basically you can try all of these, but this is gonna take you years to try all of these, and you will just get a return return request or 404 not found or things like that. It's not a practical way. You cannot go ahead and try all of the directories manually. For that, we have a tool called Dirbuster. Delete this up. Okay, so for this we have basically we have a lot of tools, but I like the Dirbuster. So first of all, get the root privileges, and now just fire up Dirbuster. So this is the OS Dirbuster right here. I'm gonna minimize this. Okay, now Dirbuster says that give me a parameter or give me a target. Let's give it a target. It is running on HTTP, so you're gonna give that right here. Okay, it actually added HTTP automatically right here. This is our target. Now it says that how many threads, so let's keep it on go faster, or actually let's keep it on 100. This is a virtual machine after all, somewhere like this. Now it says give me a list of directories which you would like to try, like /login, /wp-admin, /phpMyAdmin, things like that. Or just do a brute force attack which will try each and everything. Now I would say let's use a list based attack. So let's just go ahead and click on browse and let's browse some lists. So we have some lists here in the user, okay, right here, and there you have the share. In share folder you have almost a lot of applications and they all have some data here. We are more concerned in the Dirbuster, so let's find that Dirbuster. Here it is, and you can even give a custom list if you have. So here is the word list and these are the Dirbuster word lists. Now we have a small, medium, and you see there is no long. So you can go on internet and download a long list, but I'm going to use a medium one, right? Or actually a small one, because this is gonna take a lot of time and it's a huge amount of time scanning some kind of these kind of things. Obviously for a virtual machine, I'm just going with this small. Now we can just say go ahead and start this attack, and it is going to start the attack right here. So it'll try to go ahead and find all the things it can get in the list which we have specified. It's going to take some time, and you have the results here. So these are the results. It's automatic, like it has found it till now. These are the results preview. So this is the website. There is a folder called uploads, there is a folder called icons, there is a folder called JavaScript. If you don't believe me, let me take you to the uploads. Okay, right here. You see directory listing not allowed here. So it says directory listing, like directory listing is not allowed, but it means that yes, this is a valid directory. So it even finds the phpMyAdmin right here. You see, it means that the server also has a MySQL or some kind of database running, and there is the phpMyAdmin as well. And let's just see if it comes. And yes, here it goes. In the title it says phpMyAdmin, so it should load in a minute. So here it is. Welcome to phpMyAdmin. Now we have find the phpMyAdmin. What we can do? We can go ahead, use a tool, let's say Burp Suite or maybe Hydra, and we can try to brute force the username and password. And if we get into the phpMyAdmin, we can upload a shell, and through that we can get root access to the machine very easily. So this is what we can do. Let's see if our Dirbuster finds something. So it's still 23% complete, and let it run, and we will get that. So it has found a lot of files and a lot of phpMyAdmin files here. If you just go here, it will show you a lot of more files. There are other files here as well. Another approach is that we can go ahead and we can try to find out which phpMyAdmin version it is, maybe through view source or through some of the files it has found right here, right? We can try that up, and when we get that, we can try to see if there is some vulnerability in phpMyAdmin as well. So that is a possibility we can do. Now I have run this scan a lot of times. I know that this will not be able to find anything. You know, it says that okay, it has found the phpMyAdmin for us, and that's a good thing, but it will not be able to find other directories other than these. So let me minimize this. It will not be able to find any other directories else these four. Now in such a case, what we can do is we can even go ahead. First of all, I'm going to stop this attack because I know that this is gonna not gonna find anything, and ideally you would not do that as a penetration tester, but I'm just doing that, and I just go back. Now in such a situation, I can go ahead and run a pure brute force attack. It will try each and every password out there and every character that it can make. I can choose a character set, I can specify minimum and maximum length, and it will go ahead and find that. But I will make this session little bit impractical. So this is not going to happen in real life. And the creator of this machine added this thing because, this is not practical, which I'm going to do now. But if you just go here and you just save this image, this is not at all practical, but that's fine because we can achieve this thing without doing this whole shit. We can achieve this thing by brute forcing the directories. And I'm just gonna save it. I just saved that image. It is a GIF image. So because this is a challenge kind of machine, if I just go ahead and open a terminal here, this image, there is a hidden information in this image. So that's like, no one will keep a hidden information in their images in real life, but just for the sake of the, you can say, the easiness, this is a beginner lab, and that's why they have added the information in this. Let me just show you. We can just use a tool called strings and the file name, and if you just go ahead and see, you will get a lot of strings here, and in these strings you will also find a directory. Now it's a huge list. I'm just gonna use another tool. It's a big list in strings. I'll just use another tool, that is exif tool. And this will give a clear view. Yeah, this is a very clear meta description. This is the meta information. And you see that it says that file size, file type, and things like that. And then you see a comment. So a comment, and this comment, this is a word, special word. And this is properly, this is properly impractical thing, but that's fine. Just for the sake of easiness for the beginners, this is a thing. Now we are going to go here, and this is a directory. Okay, seems like I need to do that. Yep. And this is a directory. This is a hidden directory. It is asking for a key here. Oh, sorry for that. Now it asks for a key here, right here. So this is where we are going to learn how to brute force things, and after that we are gonna learn a lot of things. I don't want to disclose the whole story now. Now how do we achieve these kind of things? So this is not practical, but for the demonstration purpose as well, how do we achieve this kind of password? If you just see right here, it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is a 10 character password. Now maybe in right here in this, we can just go ahead and say minimum length 10, maximum length 10. So let's say we added minimum length 8 and maximum length 12. It will go ahead and brute force that for us, and it will find everything. Let me just choose this. If I just go ahead and say brute force, now let's start. It'll start finding each and every combination it can try, and that's gonna find this directory very easily. That will find that because it's gonna try each and everything, but it will take a lot of time, and that's the main thing. Ethical hacking is not a short time work. It's a huge work. So it will take time, but still we will be able to find this directory as a black box tester. And this is how we use the dir buster, and this was the directory busting. So to find these kind of complicated directories, you can do that. No one is going to hide the information about a secret directory in an image. This thing was totally impractical, but still I just wanted to show you how to find this thing using dir buster, and it'll take maybe some hours to find us. So I'm just gonna close the video now because it's gonna take huge amount of time. And we will continue our journey. So we just learned how to use dir buster in this lecture. We will continue our journey by maybe brute forcing the next page we find in the next lecture.